This is Dave Daly for Downtown Salem Strong, and we're here today covering the World War II Memorial dedication. I have with me here Scott Thompson, and he's a board of director of an organization called Historical Outreach Foundation. And Scott, for audiences, what is this organization?
Our organization is really here to honor the legacy of veterans. That's our number one goal. That's why we exist. We have a few ways we do that. Primarily, the one we're here for today is the Oregon World War II Memorial. So the World War II Memorial Foundation created this, fundraised for it, and put it together. Today they hand it over to us as the stewards of it. So we're going to continue to fundraise for this memorial, to keep it clean, to keep it looking nice, and to educate. The other great thing we do here is we've got a little kiosk. And so people can come in and they can type out, if they want to know what their grandfather or uncle did in the war, they can type in their name and they can find. And every name that's on this wall, there's a little bio about who they are and what they did.
Wow.
So we have taken the responsibility to keep that up to date, to record veterans' histories and keep those. That's also online. It's a big part of what we do is we record living histories and put them in the Veterans Legacy database. And so that people can scan it, they can go on there and find what people did in the war. So we want to preserve this history. We think the best way to thank these guys who gave everything so that we could live in freedom is to remember them.
Wow.
So we do that with the memorial, we do that with the database. We fundraise for the Oregon Military Museum,
Wow.
which is at Camp Withacombe in Clackamas.
Okay.
And we also do classroom presentations.
Wonderful. So if there's a school faculty or someone who wants to donate, how do they do that?
They go to our website, historicaloutreach.com. Or just Google Historical Outreach Foundation, Oregon Military Museum, World War II Foundation. Any of these, they're going to be able to find us, and they can donate. And we need the money. We're all volunteers here, but we we have a passion for it, and we've got a $6 million capital campaign for the Military Museum,
Wow.
and so that's a big part of our fundraising. But every one of these things we do costs money.
Yeah.
I would say a faculty member of school, they'd also want to contact us about having us come do a presentation for their school with the history.
Is there anyone who you'd want to thank for today?
First and foremost, our World War II vets, and this is about them and what they did. There's so many people who did a lot to bring this to pass. Lou Jaffe was really the driver of this, and our current governor, Kitzhaber and Kulongoski are also big supporters of the veterans. Those are the first ones that come to the top of our mind, but not above our vets.
Well, and we just have a history of both businesses, private and public. Our city of Salem donated $5,000 for this memorial, and so we want to acknowledge those who donated to make this memorial happen. But as Scott said, there's more to contribute because it's really a miraculous and exciting project because it connects all the generations. It utilizes all the devices of today so that anyone who has a question can hopefully put in some information, learn about a loved one, learn about a veteran of all the wars. It's not exclusive to any one campaign. It's just every single person who risked their life for this country is going to be in this database. And we interviewed Jim Willis that this database is never ending.
That's right.
This kiosk is going to be updated instantly from all over the world as you guys continue on getting support, receiving funds, doing more video diaries.
That's right.
And I just think it's a wonderful collaboration. I hope to be around your projects in the future for my media projects. But I thank you to you and our community for volunteering to do this and others who see the value in it. And it's lead by example. But, these kids today are born with a gene that we're not. And I think delivering this information at that consciousness, at that level, is really important. They don't read encyclopedias.
No.
And I think thank you to you for bringing it up to speed. So,
Yep.
Is there also meetings of your board? Were we looking also for additional board members, or where do you meet so that someone in the community is so compelled that wants to join you? Where do they meet?
We have a lot of volunteer opportunities, and that's a great question. We do have some board spots. We'd love to have our board meetings are in Clackamas at the base there, where the museum is. But we also have many volunteers. We have events like this where we're just trying to get the word out into the community. We have events with veterans to accompany a veteran to an event. Mm-hmm. So we have plenty of volunteer opportunities, and they can contact us at the Historical Outreach, whatever somebody's interest is.
Wow.
We'll take them. If it's 10 minutes a month or it's a day a month, whatever it is, we'll take them.
Well, and drawing more attention to the Clackamas community, our entire National Guard is assembling quite a sophisticated location there. I know they've centralized, and I think that's going to be a big things to come in that area that our military has planned for the community. So,
well, that's exactly right. We intend for the museum to be a regional attraction, so that when we put out our stuff about Portland, Oregon, and about Oregon in general, let's say visit the military museum. It's designed to be that type of a venue.
Wow. Well, thank you. What's your day job?
I'm a home builder.
Wow. Well, and what was the one story or the part of this campaign that made you step forward and get involved?
A year ago today, I was walking on Omaha Beach in Normandy and went to the D-Day events there. I met a fellow named Frank Moore from Roseburg who was here today. And in talking to him on there, I said to him, "Frank, where did you come on shore?" And I didn't know if he landed on Omaha Beach or Utah Beach. And he turned around and he said, "I walked right up that draw."
Wow.
I still get chills, even just saying it now and at the time. And I said, "Did you get shot at there?" And he said, "No, not there." But he said, "See that stop sign down the road?" He said, "We caught hell from a German machine gun right there." That was one of the neatest experiences of my life. I got to see him again today, and it was neat. And so stories like that, I've got an 11-year-old and a 9-year-old. I want them to grow up and hear those stories.
Yeah.
And so that's my motivation. I want to preserve this legacy for that generation.
All right, we'll end on that inspiring note. Scott, thanks so much for what you do.
Thank you.
And for more great stories, visit downtownsalemstrong.com. Thank you.